Draxr. Where did this name come from? To understand this, we need to go all the way back to 2005, 14 years ago when I was still a wee bab in primary school. Back then, I played an MMO that was very much to this day near and dear to my heart. That game is Maplestory. Ah yes, classic Maplestory. Back when you would beg for misos, tell kill stealers to CC, and marry random strangers. Sure, the game has probably aged horribly, and it was a huge grind and investment to go anywhere, but you can't deny that back then, the social aspect of the game was literally second to none, and the soundtrack was absolutely bumpin'. I still have many fond memories of the game, and heavy nostalgia will always bring me back. Oh yeah, this was also a time where people made stuff like Maple Kombat and Maplestory K-dramas. Yeah, I watched them. Those were sick. So, Draxr, the name. I don't remember exactly why or how, but back then I thought the name Drax sounded cool. This was when adding X's in your name made you look like a totally cool dude. And no, this had nothing to do with Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't even know who that was. Anyway, I recall looking at the player rankings, searching up Drax, and unfortunately that name had already been taken. I vaguely remember Drax being this level 35 fire and poison wizard, or something of that sort. So nothing like the character you're seeing on screen right now. As for the R at the end of Drax, I think I added it just because, you know, 10-year-old me thought it sounded cool, so yeah. And thus began the journey of Draxr and Maplestory. Now, Draxr the character has undergone through many phases, but I believe the first official Draxr character was this level 35 bandit. He was a cool dude. Rest in peace though, because he's no longer with us. So there you have it, the Draxr origin story. But wait, there's more. If you look closely at my Twitter handle and the actual URL of my YouTube page, you'll see the letters CA and X. So what's up with that? First of all, nope, it doesn't mean California. The answer to that question lies in yet another Nexon published game called Kombat Arms.
Round start.
Grenade!
First kill.
Ah yes, Kombat Arms. Quite possibly one of the best free-to-play online shooter games back in the early 2000s. Again, like Maplestory, it has probably aged like bad cheese, but I can't deny the fact that this game was my jam during early high school years with my friends. I would frequently make new accounts since ranking and stuff was a thing, and thus CA Draxr was born. What about the X then? Again, new account, new characters, and adding in an X to the end of your name made you look like a cool dude. And thus concludes the tale of Draxr and CA Draxr X. Nexon published games were absolutely my childhood when it came to online gaming. Games like Audition, Dragon Nest, Mabinogi, and Vindictus all fall under this category. Maplestory 2 is also a thing, but it just doesn't have the same magic as the original. So that about wraps everything up. As always, thank you for watching. And if you have any more ideas for stuff you'd like to see, please do comment down below. Take care, everyone.